Toy store shop, a large chain store jammed with last-minute shoppers. Eddie and Clark are strolling down the aisle.
How's the live bait business, Ed?
Can't complain. How you doing?
Not that good, actually.
Your company kill all them people in India too long ago?
No, we missed out on that one. You're pretty well set so far as shopping goes.
I can't lie to you anymore, Clark. Truth is, things aren't going pretty good at all. I saw a bar that I would be from my neighbor. No, it's mine. We live in it. I'd have sold off the house, the barn, 10 acres. All I kept was that 50-foot plot, pigs, and the worm farm. Finally had that money that Catherine and me sent that TV preacher for screwing their hockey players.
What about the kids?
I sent the money to the preacher himself. His kids can defend themselves, you know.
Your kids, Ed.
Oh, well, that's the bitch of it, Clark. I don't know what to do. We coasted into town on fumes, gas money, ran out of...
Ellen and I want to help you give the kids a nice Christmas.
I couldn't do that, Clark.
No, we insist.
I'm not one for charity, Clark.
I know that, Eddie. But it's not charity. It's family.
I don't know.
But if you don't tell me what they want, I'll get the stuff on my own.
Boy, this is a surprise, Clark. This is a real nice surprise. Here's a little list. Alphabetical starting with Catherine. And if you wouldn't mind a bit too much, I'd like to get something for you, Clark. Something real nice.
Ruby Sue's hand opens the door marked December 24th. Behind the paper is a candy cane. Ruby leans into the frame and licks it. Beautiful sunrise, except for the RV and the dog tied to the manger and the Santa and the broken reindeer on the curb. The house looks great. In the living room, the gifts are placed around the tree. A floral centerpiece is placed in the table. Potatoes are peeled. Catherine combs her hair. Rocky's hair. Art ties his Christmas tie. Ruby Sue lights the Christmas candles. The place is set. The doors are lit. Eddie has a ribbon around his neck. We are revealed to see Clark and Rusty helping an elderly woman, Aunt Bethany, and her husband, Uncle Lewis, into the house. Rusty following behind with their gifts. Uncle Lewis is in his 80s, cranky, stooped, dressed in a tweed suit and sucking on a long cigar. Aunt Bethany is also in her late 80s, 4.5 feet tall, wearing a well-worn mink stole, polyester pantsuit, and a hat. She is taking 2-inch steps, clinging to Clark. I'm just sorry.
Don't throw me down, Clark.
I'll try not to, Aunt Bethany. We're here.
Say, Grizz, me and Bethany figured out the perfect gift for you.
Gee, Uncle Lewis, you didn't have to get me anything.
Damn it, Bethany, he gashed it.
Oh, that was fun. I love riding in cars.
Aunt Bethany, you look so wonderful. Hello, Uncle Lewis.
How do, Princess?
Hello, Bethany. Lewis.
Watch the stinkeroo. I don't want you to burn down your wig.
Who are the old geezers?
Your mom and my mom's great aunt and uncle.
What's so great about them?
Get your fingers out of my armpits. Clark takes off the toupee off the hat and attempts to place it back on Lewis's head. Stands behind Lewis, waiting for an opportunity.
Where do you want the presents, Mom?
In the living room, thanks. Aw, Bethany, you shouldn't have done that.
Oh, dear. Did I break wind?
Jesus, did the room clear out, Bethany? Hell no. She means presents. You shouldn't have bought presents.
Oh, heavens, it isn't every day that somebody moves.
They didn't move into a new house.
You'll have to speak up, dear.
Uncle Lewis throws his arms in the air and heads for the living room. Clark flips the toupee frisbee style onto Lewis's head. Toupee lands. He looks up and pats his head and straightens his toupee. Clark takes Bethany's coat from Ellen and hangs Lewis's coat and her coat in the closet.
Mom?
Put the presents in the living room.
But Mom,
Not tomorrow, Rusty. Now.
This house is much bigger than your old one.
Why don't you go with Catherine into the living room and say hello to everybody?
Oh, sure.
Catherine and Francis help her into the living room.
Mom,
What?
this box is meowing.
Clark takes the box from Rusty, shakes it from inside. We hear a muffled meow scream.
She wrapped up her damn cat.
Get into the kitchen and open it up.
Then we'll have a cat running around.
Can't leave it in the box.
Why would somebody wrap up a cat in a box?
She gets confused, Rusty. She's old. She and Uncle Lewis don't have much money. She takes things from around the house and wraps them up as gifts.
Great. Can't wait to see what I got.
This
Walks
one
in.
here. Oh, this one here is leaking. It's lime.
Oh, God. It's her Jell-O mold. I'll take it. Everybody just go into the living room.
Corey is clear, leaving Ellen and Clark in their packages. Ellen is leaking. Clark is howling. Aunt Bethany is sitting on a flat Persian cat in her lap. Lewis, Clark, and Eddie are standing at the tree. Audrey sits next to her.
The cat, like,
Clark, that's the ugliest goddamn tree I ever did see. The hell'd you do to it? Glad I'm not sleeping here tonight.
You and me both.
This son of a bitch can't wait to catch fire and kill the household. Eddie, I think it's your line.
Into boy, you smell that?
I'm so sorry.
The turkey, Bethany. He's smelling the turkey. Close up of the turkey, a magnificent 20-pounder turkey, perfectly prepared and presented. Clark looks up from the turkey with delight.
Catherine, if your turkey tastes half as good as it looks, we're all in for a big treat.
Save the neck for me, Clark.
Clark puts a gleaming knife to the turkey, punctures the hide, and a great gash of gas escapes. Everyone leans back from the table, and the turkey sputters and coughs. Okay. Oh, they left out a Catherine line of
Yeah.
what's the I told she starts crying.
Put it in too
Yeah,
early.
I told you we should have put it in too early.
Why are you crying, honey?
Go ahead, Jimmy. Told you we
What
put
is
it
it?
in
I
too
don't even
early.
know.
You're like bawling and you say we put it in too early.
Say sorry. I go,
Oh,
what?
we put it in too early.
Oh, do we want? Oh, they cut the blessing's not in there.
The blessing is not in here now.
Oh, no, it's getting to it. No, it's coming up. It's
it is?
Eddie.
No.
Yeah, they adjusted it. You're right. You're absolutely right. Thank you. All right. So
Really?
Yep. Hold on.
Oh,
Okay,
since it's but why is he cutting turkey before doing the blessing? That makes no sense.
couldn't tell you. Anyway.
They
Clark, okay.
That's
Clark,
why they changed it when they sent the script through the final edit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, amongst other things.
Either that or when they were shooting. Okay, so Clark fishes through the debris and comes up with a can of prepared poultry stuffing.
Ed, did you make the dressing?
I gotta confess, Clark. This is a deleted scene. It's a store bound in an RV last night. All you gotta do is pop the top off and serve it up.
Clark has served everyone their turkey threads. Then he makes an announcement.
Since this is Bethany's 80th Christmas, I think she should lead us in the saying of grace. Bethany?
Here. Grace. Grace? She passed on. Oh, goodness.
Oh, for the love of God and country, she won't wear a hearing aid because she says it makes her look old. They want you to say grace. The blessing.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
To the
To the
republic.
Republic
for
for which it stands,
One
One nation,
under
under God,
God, indivisible, with liberty
and justice for all.
for all.
For all. Amen.
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 All right, everyone is eating in silence. Art picks through the overcooked food in disgust. Nora scowls at Eddie's kids' horrible table manners. Lewis power spits an olive pit into his hand. Bethany is eating a huge serving fork, which Frances removes from her, replacing it with a conventional fork, all of which she is oblivious to. Clark takes a bite of the jello mold Eddie is feeding the dog under the table, crunches loudly, and tastes terrible. Clark Sr. cuts Audrey's meat for her. Rusty struggles to keep Rocky out of his food. Catherine sincerely apologizes for her family's table manners.
I heard on the news that an airline pilot spotted Santa Claus's sled on his way from New York.
Ooh.
You serious?
Oh.
You serious?
Eddie gives a tired, Clark gives Eddie a tired look, takes a bite of jelly to chews it. It doesn't taste right. He looks down at his plate. In the jello mold are little dry cat food stars. He takes a sip of water and swishes it around his mouth.
Bethany, by any chance, does your cat eat jello?
Of course, Eddie is chewing on his jello, crunching away.
I'm not sure about the cat, but I sure am enjoying it, Clark. You want me to load me up a little more there? It is good.
We hear a dog cough under the table and another one, loud and deep.
Ed,
Yes, Clark?
what's wrong with your dog?
Honey, maybe the bow you put around his neck is too tight.
Oh, just yakking on the bone. He got it up. He's all right now.
Maybe if you didn't feed him from the table.
No. He's probably just nosing through the trash.
All of a sudden, we cut to the trash is strewn across the kitchen room floor. Snots got into the trash under the sink and has spread it across the kitchen floor. The cat continues pulling at the lights off the tree. Clark and Ellen are cleaning up the mess.
I don't know why he isn't in here cleaning this up. It was his dog.
If you want to go in and have dessert, I'll finish.
That's all right. When I was cutting the pie, I found half a Band-Aid.
That must have been Ruby Sue. She was helping roll the dough. Did you find the other half?
Hey, Grizz, you're not doing anything constructive. Run into the living room, get my stogie.
Anything else I can do for you, Lewis?
As an old man, this could be his last Christmas.
If he keeps it up, Ellen, it will be his last Christmas.
The cat is still chewing. It yanks on its head, long strand. Clark walks in, takes Lewis's cigar case off the kitchen table, and the lights go off. The lights on the tree go out. Clark looks at the tree, puzzled. He walks over. He bends down and plugs the lights back in. The lights go back on. Clark straightens up and notices something. The strand the cat is